Hello traders, in front of you Alpha Fibonacci System during historical event. Please pay attention. The power of the system is predictive and proprietary. I've been developing my own strategies and systems for over 20 years. Surreal how much time flies. So if you're taking a look on this chart and you miss the events in our trading room, this is the event that played out. The end of the minor trend spelled out days in advance, being broken in front of you right now. This is historical event playing out live, and the power of witnessing the system in the live markets in our trading room. That's it. And again, in a couple of minutes, I will show you how this chart looked like few days before. And the reason my students becoming my dearest friends for life. Not an indicator on this earth will tell you hours, days, weeks, months, even years in advance where price heading to. But this is the power of the Alpha Fibonacci system and why my students becoming my friends for life and why top financial institutions in the world greatly appreciate my work. I have another conversations today. Guess with whom? But until I choose to accept an offer, I continue teaching proprietary system because I live and breathe what I do and I love where I live. Cubicle in New York is not my thing. So historical event playing out in front of you live. Doesn't matter what chart you trade, correct? But please pay attention how powerful this is. If I bring to attention this chart going back to September 9th, as you learned the course, you knew many days in advance, no matter what chart you trade, where price heading to. And so when price reaches this level, the following day, intelligent trader not surprised. Voila. And again, it doesn't matter what chart you trade. It doesn't matter what instrument. This morning we discussed with my students. Institutional traders keep buying every single pullback. We discussed with my students, expect this level this morning to be broken. In front of you, it's done exactly that. So if you know hours and days and weeks and months and years in advance where price heading to, all you have to do is make a personal decision on what appropriate for you to trade. And when you are riding institutional power and you know where to buy the bottom, the sky's as a limit. But it's drastically easier to trade the bottom, the start of the trend, versus the top. So if I bring to your attention the power of the system, because if you have no technical execution skills and you have no obsession with financial markets, you have no business of day trading. Your system long term. Here's Alpha Fibonacci system exactly 6 months ago on March 11th. Market selling off, and you know, many weeks in advance and months in advance to short and short and short, but when price comes to this level, second week in April, you're buying the pullback. So if day trading is not for you, you can use system long term, but if day trading is for you, you're not shorting near this level, you're buying the pullback with trillion-dollar institutional positions to the upside. This is where day trading is a bliss, when you're buying the market with institutions and you are not blowing up your account, shorting near this level. Today, September 11th, 24 years after horrific event that played out on September 11th, market testing historical high, showing you When you start using your limitless brain, the sky's as a limit, even at historical highs. So here we are on the micro retail chart with institutional mega power. When you make a personal decision how you want to trade the system, what chart, what instrument, what time frame, absolutely your personal choice. So when historical event playing out live, it reminds you anyone can trade the system, and when you're making an effort, you become my dearest friend for life. Like Terry, like William, like Kurt. William been with me 15 years, since day one. William and I met multiple times in New York, in California, with his wife. William knows the power of my work. And when Terry joining us, Terry been with me only a couple of months, but it's showing you what's possible when you make an effort. Absolutely your personal choice, what and how you trade. That's it. Prop firm trader whose results skyrocketed. And Terry said, I cannot get enough. I'm ready to sign up for advanced private mentoring, which is exactly what William does. Taking multiple boot camps and studying my advanced trading systems that I continue building daily. That's it. This is my passion, this is my obsession. This is my puzzle solving, traded by very exclusive community of quality traders. So when Nasdaq logging this morning, intelligent trader understands, like Terry, where to exit his short. What a phenomenal and spectacular work. As we discussed, only intelligent trader knows how to trade this. He knew where to exit his short for 53 points, again and again and again. Absolutely no speculation, absolutely no gambling. Ultimate precision at historical highs on Nasdaq and S&P playing out live. That's it. But you make a personal decision, the instrument and the time frame you want to trade. Choice is yours. You want to trade micro charts as a retail trader? The power of the software is phenomenal, showing you institutional volume, showing you if you want to buy or sell the markets. And when you understand the power and simplicity of this, as S&P keeps skyrocketing to the upside with a very clear and very powerful longs, historical high in a play, and S&P heading higher and higher and higher. But Nasdaq just now picking up this steam. Very slow week on Nasdaq, shockingly to the tick. All spelled out many days in advance. S&P is drastically higher. That's it. And again, in institutional class I'm teaching next live, you can see how you can backtest the system going back years and years and years. Nasdaq testing historical high on this historical moment. And traders all over the world keep sending me emails like this week alone. As Ken making movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute celebrating 15 years since inception. Crypto trader in London, whose daughter gave me this most beautiful card. It never ever gets old. So when children of my students trading the system all over the world, it's an ultimate honor. When hedge fund manager bringing his son to the course, And being bored during COVID, Dominic does this. This never gets old, ever. But his father in London, who is my dearest friend for life, managing multi-million-dollar accounts with the Alpha Fibonacci system. But as Michael and I have been together for 15 years, and he came to me not knowing much about trading at all, we will be updating our family photos. He brought to me his daughter. As he just sent correction, he was in shock. He's like, oh my God, you're right. She was 12 when Emma took private mentoring. Now she's 17. And I will coach her to become top trader on the planet. Because if 12-year-old can trade this, if beginner trader can trade this, anyone can. And that's my favorite part of my work. When fathers bring in their children, husbands bring in their wives, this never gets old. And the reason I live and breathe what I do, and I wake up at 4 a.m. with joy. All I ask you is to make an effort, and the skies are the limit. As Nasdaq drastically slower, showing you its testing brick wall. Software is never ever a requirement to trade the system. System traded globally on all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. And you can trade from micro to macro charts. And again, as intelligent trader knows, after this level to follow. But Nasdaq is drastically slower this week than S&P, shockingly enough. That's it. But again, let's take a look and see what oil has done, shall we? So in case you missed the event in the trading room yesterday morning, this is what we discussed well before the news. We discussed that institutional buyers are weak on oil. We discussed that this is critical key support, but the fact that buyers on oil failing to break through this level caution on this chart, buyers showing you clearly bullish weakness. So when retail trader trades this on micro charts, retail trader very well prepared and understand, my goodness, the best place to buy oil is at the bottom, not near this level. As you learn in the course, oil sold off and heading lower. For retail trader, this is a dream level to be. And again, you know all of this with the power of the system, hours, days, weeks, months, and years in advance. All depends on the chart you trade. So when you're paying attention and understand the power of this on Amazon, it doesn't matter what the earnings are. Shock or not, Amazon collapsed from 242 all the way until 162. Oops, $80 per share. Oh no, here's Amazon selling off again. Alpha Fibonacci trader knows how to trade this. Nvidia, spectacular rally skyrocketed from Alpha Fibonacci buy point. Not anymore. Nvidia in bearish pullback for the last 3 weeks. Correct? So here we are on Tesla. Voila. Collapse on Tesla was catastrophic, spelled out by Alpha Fibonacci System many months in advance. But did you expect Tesla to skyrocket despite horrific earnings? Intelligent traders seeing with a single glimpse. Stunning and flawless rally on Tesla continues. But bullish rally despite horrific earnings overextended. But one very powerful chart is Euro. In the last few years, Euro skyrocketed despite catastrophe in Europe. The biggest rally ever on Euro, despite war in Ukraine, despite crisis in the Middle East and war in the Middle East getting worse and worse and worse. This is a stunning reminder. When you use your limitless brain, all you have to do is make a personal decision on the instrument and time frame you want to trade. And you knew many months in advance. no matter who wins the election or not, where US dollar would crash from. This is US dollar on September 2024, when no one knew who president will be. So here we go. Here's US dollar now, a year later. Catastrophic collapse in US dollar. Not a good news for us Americans traveling to Europe. Catastrophic collapse continues. Buyers are weak. It's a very dangerous crawl. This level will be war zone. Bitcoin. Starting flawless bullish rally from Alpha Fibonacci buy point. So no matter what instrument you decide to trade, we will dive into all of this in Alpha Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp. I love seeing my traders all over the world succeed. So when I teach in extremely intense live environment, this is a priceless gift that I love giving to the world on my birthday. So on my birthday, I always teach my traders. And then I celebrate and I share how. That's it. So when I give gifts to the world on my birthday, the value of this gift is priceless. But if you want to put a price tag, it's $27.77 at no extra cost to my students. So if you are a new student, in the months of September, October, November, if spots have left, you will receive live trading recorded bootcamp at no extra cost. Traders from all over the world will be stopping by to share their incredible journeys. How they retired trading system, how they trading system across any instruments, any time frames, any platforms. Again, view students' performance, view students' reviews from all over the world and understand. If these traders have done it, Pablo will be stopping by in a bootcamp. Complete beginner trader. When he came to me, he was a stressed out attorney. Now he's a dearest friend for life. 9 prop firm accounts, trading everything. S&P, Dow, YM, gold, options, stocks, everything. So if complete beginner trader can do it, anyone can. So simply choose the option appropriate for you, and of course you can listen to podcasts, you can view the reviews. Trading bootcamp included. That's it. Private mentoring is always the most desirable option. I keep you accountable. I show you if you should be day trading or not. I show you how to place orders, which absolutely the most important technical skill before you ever touch live account. Group course, everything is recorded. So if you're working full-time, you own business full-time, or you are in Japan, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, New Zealand, Australia, you do not have to come to live classes. You can view videos 24/7. In private mentoring, I work with you one-on-one. I hold your hand. I keep you accountable. I let you rate yourself and grade yourself for your work. That's it. And if you are an experienced trader, if you are a hedge fund trader, we're placing trades together. As again, so many of my students paid off for private mentoring many times over, as Terry have done, and shows again and again and again what's possible when you make an effort. The sky's the limit with the Alpha Fibonacci system. So please review all the details about trading bootcamp and understand trader psychology will absolutely be critical in the bootcamp. Absolutely crucial. Without trader psychology, without self-awareness, nothing is possible. Trading bootcamp for every kind of trader, day, position trader, stock, future, crypto, forex, option trader, absolutely Alpha Fibonacci system applies to all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. So when I share to you the most important elements of your alpha trader, you will see how crucial your brain health, your psychology is to your success. I'm certified in brain health and psychology, and we dive into all of that in the trading bootcamp. Any questions for me? Do not hesitate to contact me. 925-257-4298, info@fibinstitute.com. Fibonacci and health are my two passions, and I'm absolutely licensed to teach on that. So any questions, simply pick up the phone and call. I live and breathe what I do, and if you're serious about trading, you came to the right place. Thank you, traders, for spectacular morning, and again and again and again. If you ever would love to see system in the live markets, simply fill in the form and call or email me. As again, all of that playing out live to the tick, without any delays. Thank you, traders. Take a break and we're off to the live class. Hope you're joining us.